Hello and welcome to our project, Tweet Tweet, Can That Bird Predict Stock Prices? I'm Jorge Rodriguez and my partner is
Rebecca Rodriguez.
We chose to do our project on the different attributes of a tweet object and its relationship to changes in stock prices. Our project can be broken down into three principal components: data collection, data cleaning, and then data analysis. For the data collection proportion, I'd like to turn that over to my partner, Rebecca.
So for the data collection, we use Twython, which is a Twitter API wrapper. We searched through the API to gather the necessary tweets and the tweet attributes that we needed. Once we gathered those, we put them in CSV files, save them, and then we could go ahead and put them in our data frames. So we created data frames for each company and then for each object. Once those were all tidy, did a little bit of cleaning, and then we used our Bayes classifier on them to determine whether or not the tweets were positive or negative sentiment-wise. Once we got those classifications, we started our second round of data cleaning.
In the second round of data cleaning, we took advantage of a lot of the pandas data manipulation capabilities, particularly its ability to treat the different data frames as tables within a relational database system, which really allowed us to do a lot of aggregation of the variables. Ultimately, we chose to do a logistic regression, treating the change in stock price as a binomial variable, and then the independent variables, we had the proportion of positive tweets within a day, the proportion of popular users within a day, and the proportion of active users within a day. The specifics of those definitions can be found within the report. Once we had kind of cleaned up our data and got it down to the point where we could do the analysis, we found some very interesting results regarding the relationship between the different attributes within each company had very different relationships within each of its independent variables, which can be seen in the correlation matrices of each one. And also the ability to predict the changes in stock prices is very different from company to company. Two companies had the average ability to predict of tossing a coin, so it was 50-50. Two other companies that were able to achieve a 70% accuracy and a 67% accuracy and be able to predict changes in stock price relative to the sentiment of the tweet text and also the popularity of the users and the activity of the users. All in all, the project was very interesting, and we got a chance to use a lot of the tools that we learned during the class, particularly the data manipulation, a lot of the visualization, the modeling processes were very interesting. And all in all, we had a really good time working on this project and are really looking forward to continuing to learn more from the CS department and the math department.